Well, good afternoon, it's the reluctant retiree here, and we're about to do a spot of maintenance on the old bus. And I can assure you that if you get yourself a used motorhome, you need to do this basic maintenance yourself because it's going to cost you a fortune. Now, the cost for the filters, probably around about $500, but when I got filters changed at the dealership, oh my God, it was like $1,500 for the work. So I'm going to show you a few of the things that I have on board, ready to go. And with these tools, you can engage about 90% of the work you are about to do. Okay, so first of all, these are words of advice. So I'm going to pick them up. You see this kind of gizmo that you use to get filters off? Well, you know, I don't use those anymore. I spend a fortune. And this one, because they're all different sizes. What you need to do, because these slip, either slip or it's such a narrow band, it crushes the filter. And eventually, because this is a limited size of filter that you can get onto this thing, you've got a wasted tool now. So just go straight onto Amazon. Sadly, I've never found this in a local hardware or automotive place, but this is what you need, a nice broad strap. Okay, your large extension from your socket set will fit in there. You can put your ratchet onto that, and you can take off just about any size of filter that you have. Okay, very, very, very important tool to have. What else have we got here? Of course, you've got to have your oil change bucket. Now, this is the oil filter. I hope it's going to fit. I've had some really poor responses from Amazon. You know, sometimes the filters that are listed to go with your engine, I haven't tried this yet, but two others, my diesel filter didn't fit, and this filter didn't fit. This is your air dryer for the compressed air system for your brakes and the steering, and it has the wrong fitting on the bottom, and this is a $200 item. Okay, bought it off Amazon. It was listed as the right item for this vehicle, and when I got it here, like I say, the fitting on the bottom is a different kind of fitting. So there's $200 down the drain, but yes, it soon adds up. So I'm just going to take the camera off the stand now so I can show you some of the other tools, and we'll take a little look, and yeah, here we go. So of course you need gloves. You need knee pads. I don't get underneath anything without knee pads on my knees, because I ruined them doing roofing as a younger man, and so now I need every little bit of protection that I can get. Now, I would recommend also that you get yourself a decent socket set. I got this from Canadian Tire. It was about $250, I believe. But you can cover just about every situation that you need with this toolkit. So there you go, it's 229 pieces, and with that and your drill there, your driver, your impact driver, I bought these little things, okay, to go on my impact driver, so they will fit the sockets. Very, very handy indeed, let me tell you. I use my impact driver for just about everything now to get that undone. The other thing I'm going to install right there, that is a $17 item. That is the pressure relief valve on the air tank. That's what failed on the way home from the US in Michigan. It cost me $900 to get the old one taken out and that new one installed. 17 bucks. 17 bucks. And I would highly recommend you get yourself one of these. These caps come off the end. It's a 3/4 inch pipe, and you can use that for leverage. It's not always so easy when you're lying on your back, because that's how we're going to get access to these filters, is lying on my back with my arms above my head. So but yes, if you get all of this stuff, I think you'll be more than satisfied. You're probably looking in total for all of this equipment, you're probably looking around about, I don't know, maybe $300 tops, but you are going to save a small fortune. Just keep all the sockets, put them back after you've used them, so you don't get any missing spaces, and they're all in good sizes. They have the extended sockets there. That is what you need to do your regular servicing maintenance. So now I always keep a piece of carpet here ready, because it makes it a lot more comfortable to lie on. Okay, so there is your diesel filter right there. There is the oil filter right there, and right over there you can see in the background that black air dryer. That is where the other big filter fits onto. And there, my friends, is the air filter. A canister. That whole thing comes off, slides out, and you just replace the whole canister. And of course, just like a car, there is the drain plug. But this is definitely the time to get this job done, when she's up on the jacks and you got plenty of space under here to move around. I did this down when I was down in Texas. Well, I didn't change this filter, but I changed the others, and I can tell you, it was no fun when this thing is off the jacks. No fun at all. Now there you can see the old filter is off. I have the new filter right here, and that rubber seal, you need to put a little bit of oil on there to lubricate that, so it doesn't get too stuck tight over the heating up and cooling down and vibration and all that kind of stuff. So that is ready to slide right onto that little thread right there. And there she is installed, and just a reminder, don't tighten that up too much. Hand tight, a good strong hand tight is usually more than enough. Okay, I don't know if you can see up there, but that is the air filter canister. Two clamps, one on each end, and those spring clamps in the center. Just pop those off, and hopefully that baby is just going to drop right out into my hands. Well, I don't mind telling you, that was an absolute pig to get out. But there is your air filter canister. And of course, I don't know whether I mentioned to you, if you're going to do this work, you had better get ready to be absolutely filthy dirty. It is just, it's horrible under there. Horrible. Okay, so here is the new fuel filter. This is a water drain on the bottom, and before you install this, unlike the oil filter, you are going to fill this with diesel before you install it. And as I say, don't forget, you need to lubricate that rubber ring, that rubber seal, so it doesn't get welded tight on the seat. And yeah, just fill that up, screw it on, and you're done. I have to wait for the other filters to come in. They have to be on order, unfortunately. And that just screws on like that. And like I say, I will put the wrench on that and just tighten that a little bit, but don't over tighten. And there is your fuel oil filter. Next thing to do, pretty straightforward. I'm going to undo that nut right there on the edge, right here, and that's your oil drain. And it takes about 6 gallons. But yeah, we drop that out and air filter back in, and there is your regular routine maintenance done. But it is messy under here, there's no doubt about it. It's mucky. Okay, so I bought that air pressure relief valve there, the new one, and it turns out that that is for the front end only, front end tank, and the other one there, the brass one, I happened to notice that just quite by accident. You can see where I've unscrewed that on the bottom of the air dryer, and so there you go. Who'd have thunk? But yeah, the honky great air filter is now out, and I can assure you it was a real pig to get out, and it's going to be fun and games, I can assure you, trying to get it back in, because you can see where I scraped against the pipe there. I mean, there's no damage done, of course, but still. And who knew that this had to be removed too to get it out? This is the oil from the top of the crankcase there, the valve cover. Any oil in there gets sucked down and is injected into the exhaust stream, just like that. So yes, this has been a real exploration getting this out. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little maintenance trip with me, and like I say, unless you want to spend some big bucks handing over to the mechanic, you better learn to do some of these basic things yourself, because there are bigger jobs that you will have to go to a mechanic. So every single place that you could save a few bucks, yeah, you need to be doing that. You need to be doing that. Plus, you will actually get to know your motorhome even better. It will become like a friend, and you will know that all the jobs that you've done are well done. Anyway, that's the Reluctant Retiree signing off for now. I hope you have a pleasant afternoon, and we'll talk very, very shortly. See you now. Bye.